Well, thank you so much, Herman. From the north coast to the west, we have been exploring the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the tourism sector. Now, as you know, tourism is the heartbeat of the north coast and in western Jamaica. But since the COVID-19 pandemic, the sector has been on life support. Our special coverage begins with a look at what's been happening in the resort town of Negril. Along the 7-mile beach in Negril, the distinct sounds of birds chirping have replaced reggae as background music. In fact, nowadays it's the birds, not people, which get to enjoy the area. Empty beach, empty restaurants, empty rooms. The reality of the economic turmoil due to the COVID-19 pandemic has set in the tourism industry. Hotels, big and small, have suffered a major blow. Restaurants and all places of amusement as well. Richard Wallace is the president of the Negril Chamber of Commerce.
It's very devastating what's happening now.
Similar sentiments from Daniel Grizzle, managing director of Shirella Inn.
This is frightening.
In Negril, there are over 6,000 rooms, while about 12,000 people are employed directly to tourism. 90% of them are now out of a job. Nationally, it's estimated that more than 200,000 people have been impacted by the fallout. Layoffs started 3 weeks ago, some workers only getting 2 weeks' pay.
A lot of hotels, while some of them have just sent their staff home with nothing, some of us have done care packages and, we've given them food to take home and stuff like that. But how long is that going to last? It's really uncertain times right now.
This is a very difficult thing because your heart is saying one thing and your checkbook is saying another. We try to rotate and to keep some of the staff occupied, so at least they are getting an income. I think most of us are doing exactly that, but you can't do it for everybody.
The Negril Chamber president has welcomed the $25 billion stimulus package put forward by the government, as it would provide some relief to the workers. $1.2 billion in grants have also been set aside for smaller properties. Mr. Grizzle is, however, proposing additional relief in the form of low-interest loans.
That will not just help us to help our staff, but it also would help us to have our property prepared in a way so when this thing is over, we are in a marketable situation.
So with no end in sight to this pandemic, there's no telling when the tourism industry will make a comeback.
US, Canada, England, Europe, those are the places that our tourists come from. So even if Jamaica is back up and we've contained the virus here, we still have to wait until those countries are back up.
As night falls, the background noise changes from birds chirping to crickets. The police are out as the island-wide curfew takes effect. The once bustling resort town, now a shadow of its former self. So it's the Easter weekend, and if you had plans to go to the beach or visit any of the entertainment hotspots in Ocho St. Anne, you may want to rethink these plans. Vashon Brown tells us why in this report.
Last man standing, this coffee shop at the island village in Ocho St. Anne is the only business opened. They're, however, only doing window service. TVJ News has learned that even before the pandemic, business here had been slow. The impact of COVID-19, the nail in the coffin. At the popular Margaritaville, more signs of the times. One staff member told us that the Easter weekend was supposed to be one of the more profitable periods on the company's calendar.
And in addition to that, we actually had we normally have our, weekends that we have lots of people in the club. We operate our club life at least 3 times for the week, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And all of that is gone as a result of this, But again, it is what it is. What we are doing is hoping for the best. And I'm more concerned about our fellow employees that we try to keep them off. We do whatever we can to keep them in the loop of what is going on and assist wherever we can as a company.
At Ocean's 11, this sign represents the uncertainty of the times. The message reading, business will resume as soon as possible. The gift shops, jewelry shops and restaurants also taking a hit. A beautiful day for a swim, but no one is swimming as beach access has been closed off. We observed, however, clearer and more pristine waters. Dunn's River Falls, the jewel of Ocho Rios, also closed. The empty parking lot was as much as we could film, as the main gates have been padlocked. Over on the west end in Negril, a similar tale of gloom. Rick's Cafe, one of the major restaurants there, among the hardest hit. President Tom Martin describes the situation as unprecedented.
You go from having 1,000 people in here every day in the peak of season to zero. It's devastating. It's devastating on our business, devastating on the management, and devastating on our staff. Right now we have over 100 staff laid off of Rick's Cafe.
He's confident that once the COVID-19 pandemic has passed, the tourism sector will make a strong comeback. Vashon Brown, TVJ News.
Now, finally from me, Herman, the mayor of Montego Bay, Herman Davis, he is at his wit's end. It's because citizens continue to disregard social distancing rules. Now, we'll have that story later on in the newscast, but until then, it's over to you in studio.